Around the butt and up over the groin area. They got those tapettes already on there. It's self-contained and fairly explanatory, unless round is funny.
Come and get it, idiot.
The morning stream. That's the bravest thing I've ever seen a vegetable do.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TMS. This is the morning stream for Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. I am Scott. That is Brian.
Howdy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
I am due for another watching of Raising Arizona. That just reminded me how much I love that movie. And that, especially the line you played, hey, these balloons blow up into funny shapes? Nope. Less round is funny.
What I love about the Coen brothers, they have this way, and they've done it many times, of taking somebody who's not even an actor, it's just some local dude, and putting him in a role, usually like a clerk somewhere. They love doing that.
Yes.
And then they just are like,
or a bank teller.
Yeah. And they just are flat deliveries. Like, we don't care that kind of pomade.
Yeah.
We only care that, and it's never like a real actor. You can tell, and there's something magical about the way they do it.
You want us to be putting our hands up, or you want us to be freezing? Because we can't really do both.
Can't do both. Didn't I tell you not to say that? Okay, then. I just watched it the other night, and I was like, yeah, that's a good clip. Let's clip it out of there. Because that movie rules, and it's currently on...
Absolutely rules.
Tubi, I think, has it, or somebody.
Okay. All right.
So I just watched it randomly and had a great time. Nice. Amazingly holds up to some of the best Nick Cage you're ever going to get.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. No argument there.
Let us dive in, folks. We got a lot to do, and we got a game to play a little bit later. We got Dunaway coming in. We got Tom later. He's going to answer a question I have to ask, if you can believe it.
Cool. I saw the preview for it, and I'm wondering if I know your question from seeing it maybe somewhere else. But,
originally,
good. I can't wait to...
It was originally put out as a quick little video, and then he piped in on that in a comment and said, you should ask this Wednesday. And I went, you know
Perfect.
what? I'm gonna. Plus, we don't have a new one this week, so why not?
Yeah.
Showing you guys how the chicken's made here. How's that working? Not the chicken.
By a couple of other chickens. How the sausage is made. But it could be chicken, but it could be a chicken sausage or turkey sausage, which is far better.
See, I feel better about it now.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
There's reason for there's method to your madness. Hey, I finished, I got to the game credits in Pokopia, which is to me still feels like only half the game. I still feel like there's so much more I want to do in there, but
so there's a story mode that you can finish.
There's a story mode, that you can finish. It's kind of like I think what's it called? Animal Crossing kind of had that, right? Where
kind of I mean, I guess you have a progression, and once it's done, I'm
trying to remember what the ultimate thing you were trying to get done in Animal Crossing. Was it getting KK Slider to finally play in the town square, or
I don't know, or it had something to do with not owing what's his name and his stupid sons any money.
Tom Nook and his damn kids. Yeah. But there is a story mode in Pokopia, and completed it and got the quote unquote ending ? And now I still have like a ton of Pokemon I need to collect, and my happiness levels in all my islands need to be upgraded. I mean, there's still plenty for me to do, but now I feel like, all right, I can kind of have that on the back, let that go, work on Dispatch finally, and then I can't wait to figure out a way to stream my Dispatch playing. But then I'm committed to only ever playing Dispatch when I'm streaming.
That's true. Sometimes that's not fun. Less fun.
Less fun.
I'm looking at howlongtobeat.com, and they have let's see, so 39.5 hours to beat the core game like you've beaten. Main story's about 33, main story plus sides about 43, and then if you're a completionist, it says 64 and a half hours. You're about double is where you're headed. If you want to like 100% the whole thing.
Exactly. Which part of me is like, I would love to collect every single freaking Pokemon in this game, but I kind of want to just build a nice town and have a couple little self-contained areas where there's some Pokemon that poop items that you want.
Yeah.
Like, lumber, pooping logs,
Sure.
or pooping squishy clay, or pooping glass. They really do, folks.
Really pooping glass. That seems dangerous.
Yeah. And then some that automatically smelt it. So I want to create these little enclosures that have those groups of Pokemon that automatically do things in kind of a symbiotic relationship.
Ooh, you like a little automation in your
a little,
town.
a little, exactly. Factorio, or no, it was Satisfactory.
Those are all like that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like creating your little self-contained system.
You know what you would love? You would love Shapes 2. This game's coming out this year.
I do love Shapes.
You already have it? Okay.
I have the beta.
So good.
It is really good. And it's that sort of thing, except it stresses me out when I don't have a very nicely finessed laid out area. There's too much where it's like, no, I'll just create a conveyor belt that goes all the way out here and comes back.
Yeah, the game is very, very thankful. It's very, very forgiving, because when you tear stuff down, it doesn't cost you anything, and it doesn't cost you to set anything up, so you can really experiment.
Right.
But there's still that thing where you're like, I can't. This looks like spaghetti. What have I done?
Yes, exactly.
And then you realize how tricky urban planning is, or freeway planning. Man, they gotta add a new lane. How the hell does that even go? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I love those games. I'm super into
I do too. I'm big on it. Yeah,
big fan. I was playing World of Warcraft last night because I'm really hooked on this new expansion. It's got me by the testes.
Perfect.
And I met a TMS listener in Silvermoon, the new main hub city. Mm-hmm. New main old hub city. Well, it was never a hub city, but it is now.
used to be just a city. Now it's a hub city.
Yeah, it used to be a starting zone for horde only night elves, and that's all it ever did. And now we have like this beautiful. It's a really amazing place now, and everybody can go there. I'm sure the Alliance freaking hate that it's there, but whatever. I'm in there, and it's just some dude named. I forgot the name of his character. I found out his real name is Ron, though. But I can't remember the guy's character name. But Ron, the undead rogue, came running up, and he said,
Nice.
"Are you?" I was playing my character whose name is Deadly. He's a warlock. Used to be undead. He's not anymore. But anyway,
yeah.
He came running up and goes, "Are you the same one that, like, from the Instance and TMS and FilmSack and all this stuff?" I said, "Yeah, it's totally me. How's it going?" He says, "Oh, no way. I'm a huge fan. I listen to TMS every day. This and that and the other." And it reminded me of like old school, like 2008. Wow, where. Mm-hmm. You'd run into these people all the time. Dude, I listen to the show. It's so great. Are you the Gerp from the Instance or whatever? Right. And I said, hey, so you're a rogue? And Ron says, yeah. And I go, do you lay on the ground a lot as well during the? It's just a joke. And he got the joke. He's like, oh yeah, that was Brian. Yeah. It's a Brian joke. I'm like, it's a Brian joke. Anyway, we had a real great time. So shout out. I'm sure he's listening today. Shout out to Ron the Undead Rogue. Nice. I hope your travels in Azeroth are fruitful and enjoyable.
Brian, floor tanker extraordinaire is what I am.
Someone's got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, exactly. It's never gone anywhere under my watch.
Yeah.
The floor.
Also, if I had a dime for every time I accidentally pulled a bunch of shit I wasn't supposed to. I mean, I have zero room to talk about my raid performance. But the "get out of the shit, Gerp" was literally a quote people would say to me. "Get out of the shit, Gerp. Get out of the shit, Gerp."
Right.
There I would be in the shit. You also saw a movie last night?
I did. We decided, you know what? We didn't have trivia last night. We've got a game Thursday, part of the Jeopardy League. Starting the Jeopardy League. I can't wait to start talking about that because it's like an 8-week actual competition league with winners getting to go to Los Angeles and hang out with Ken Jennings. Wonder if he'll remember me. Anyway, so we decided, hey, we got a free night. Let's go see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Oh, yeah.
And so freaking good. Oh my God. Wait. It's great. And here's what's funny about it. Tina loved it. And my biggest comparison for this thing is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Really?
which she absolutely hated because she felt like it was too long. This one, this is like a cross between Groundhog Day, a little bit of Dog Day Afternoon, a little bit of Mystery Men. This just has such a cool vibe to it, and I love the message of the film, the crux of what he's trying to stop, it's just great.
Can't wait to see it. I saw that it's rentable now if I wanted.
Is it really? Cool.
Somewhere. I can't remember who has it, maybe Apple and Prime or something, but
yeah. Rent it. I mean, I'd say you'll see it in the theater because there's a lot of big visuals that are worth seeing, but if you don't, I mean, I was
worried it wasn't going to be in theaters anymore, like we couldn't
I was too. Yeah, because it's been in for over a month. It came out on February 13th was the release date, and it's usually movies are in theaters for 2 weeks and then they start making their way to the services. So I'm really, really glad that it was still around. It's in Theater 9, which is the last theater in the Alamo Drafthouse. And I don't know if, like, there's the big theater, the Max, which is number 1, and then the 2 through 9. And I don't know if it really does like go start there and then just slowly making its way to the end, but this is probably its last week in theaters, I'm guessing.
That probably sounds close, especially if they're renting it online already. But yeah. Well, we really wanted to try to see it, so we may still, if we can find a place, we will, or we'll rent it and just do a night in or whatever.
There you go. And I gotta say, Sam Rockwell obviously elevates everything he's in. He's fantastic in this. But then you get your Zazie Beetz, your Michael Pena, your Juno Temple, who I didn't realize was in this thing, and as soon as you see her, you're like, it's Juno Temple. Yeah. But Haley Lou Richardson was a big surprise at how great she is. She was in the second season of White Lotus as Jennifer Coolidge's assistant. Hi, I'm gonna need you to go and check out the beach. Sort of thing. But she was in a bunch of things that I hadn't seen. Unpregnant, After Yang, Love at First Sight, Ravenswood, The Edge of 17. These are all things that I've never seen.
Ravenswood sounds familiar.
Wow. Oh, she was in Split, the Shyamalan movie.
The other good one in the
right, the one with McAvoy.
The one with the four total movies in the Unbreakable saga, and it's like there's Unbreakable's good.
Yeah. Split I would put
Split is pretty good.
Yeah.
Glass I thought was kind of bad.
I think it's just 3, isn't it?
Is that it?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to see. I was going to see what your fourth one was.
I don't know why I thought there was a fourth. For some reason, there's a fourth in my head. Maybe it's just because Split was a trick. It was like
it's such a right. It was such a surprise at the end there.
Yeah, they didn't tell us until the very last second. Yeah.
But Glass, I would have liked a lot better if it would have ended a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's a little long.
It's not that it's long. It's that they put an extra ending on there that didn't need to be there to explain.
Oh yeah, that's true.
To explain the connections, and it's like, oh no, you don't need this. It's okay, we don't need this.
Yeah, I think Unbreakable's just about a perfect film. I love that movie.
So good. It is so good. It's so well done.
It was going to be a real tall order to try to equal that. So but he tried, and what are you going to do?
He tried. But anyway, Haley Lou Richardson, a delight. She's absolutely great and
awesome.
Yeah, worth seeing the whole damn Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die movie with her and everybody else I mentioned. Gore Verbinski, man.
Oh, yeah. I hear he's back. He's back, baby.
He's back. Let's forget about a couple, maybe one of those Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Let's
maybe more like 3 of them, but
well, he only did the first 3. He only did
did someone else do the No Shores for Old Men or whatever that was called?
Yes. He did Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, and whatever the third one was.
Was it At World's End or something like that? Or, I don't remember what it was. The first movie is a perfect film. The second movie is okay. Then it gets real bad after that. Rango's really amazing.
Bad, yeah. Rango's fantastic.
I love Rango. Tonto and Lone Ranger deal sucked.
Oh, that was him. I forgot about that. Yeah,
terrible.
Did you know, and if I knew this, I'd forgotten, but he was actually going to be the one to direct the Gambit movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then he dropped out like in 2018. That was probably going to be the Taylor Kitsch Gambit movie, right?
I think so, probably. If I had to guess, why did that probably fell apart because Origins did bad.
That was Channing Tatum. Would have
been him by then?
One. Yeah, that would have been him.
That's right, because the whole point of him being in the Wolverine Deadpool deal was that he almost made it, so now he is. He almost
made it, because Taylor Kitsch was the one in the X-Men Origins.
Yeah, Wolverine Origins.
Just plain X-Men Origins Wolverine, yes.
Terrible movie.
I know. It's
pretty bad. I wish, whatever. I know there's some people that like it. Brian Dunaway likes it. So.
Does he? Yeah.
I think so. Speaking of which, real quick, not Dunaway, but speaking of Sam Rockwell.
Oh, Sam Rockwell, yep.
His next movie coming out is the new Martin McDonagh film, just in a Sheeran, 3 Billboards, that guy.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
It is Sam Rockwell, Steve Buscemi, Parker Posey. I don't know why he's not in the top list, but John Malkovich, who appears to be very important in this. This thing's set in the 70s. These 2 aging CIA operatives are sent to Chile on some mission. Dude, all you had to do is say, all you had to do really is say Sam Rockwell's in it. But this cast, dude, Tom Waits, he always drags him around.
He does, yeah.
I love McDonagh movies. Love them. 7 Psychopaths, one of my favorites. Oh my gosh.
It's like, say less. I mean, you had me at every single thing you said as you said it.
Yeah.
And seeing a photo of Malkovich and Rockwell just sitting there in the 70s outfits holding guns on the movie poster. Where do I buy? Where do I buy my tickets?
If you get a chance, watch the trailer on YouTube. It's very cool. Very. The vibe is exactly what you're hoping for.
Fantastic!
I can't wait. November.
November. Okay, that was you know the answer to my question before I even asked it.
That was weird. I don't know how I knew you were going to ask that. November 6th, 2026. So a lot of sixes in there, plus an 11. So there you go.
Okay.
Let's get Dunaway all up in it. Let's make him the cornerstone of our life.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this here. Oh, look who it is. It's our pal, Brian Dunaway. He's at work, but really, he loves us so much, he's willing to pause that effort and come on here. Hey, man.
Oh, hi, Scott and Brian. Absolutely. I said, hey, look at me. I'm going to lunch. That's what I said. Hey, look at me. I'm talking to you right now.
That's right.
I'm going to lunch.
Hey, how's your mom? Is she okay this morning? Are things going okay? Or are they?
She's getting there. For those who don't know, my mom suffered a head trauma years ago in a car accident, and they always told her she probably had to pay for it one day, and the bill has come due in the form of a little bit of dementia and some Parkinson's. So she's been having a lot of spasms yesterday, and they were trying to figure it out. And we took her to the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more." They said, "Well, I'm no specialist at this. Let's try everything else that people usually come in for muscle spasms." And we're like, "That's probably not going to work." But okay.
Yeah, ER visits are always a little bit of a gunshot in the dark, you know.
Right.
As far as that goes.
Mostly usually she would just wait, but she was in a lot of pain because of the spasms. I guess kind of fatigued the muscles, and they were still spasming, and it's like it was just painful. So she's just like, about some pain management, and they said we can do that.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. They got a whole
They
got a whole closet of that somewhere. I glad to hear that. First of all, second of all, if fate could be a little easier on our moms, that would be great.
Yeah, thanks, appreciate it.
I'm gonna go wrap my mom in bubble wrap after the show today.
Yeah,
you haven't already done that?
Put a little straw in there and feed her a banana smoothie.
Exactly, just lead-lined room with a TV.
What is she, Superman?
Wait, is that is the thing, right? Superman couldn't see through lead. Is that a thing?
That's right.
Yeah.
Why do I always think that's? I sign that
because you can shoot a lead bullet at him, and he's all like, "You can't hit me."
Yeah, but he can't see what's directly behind that bullet. So the trick would be shoot a lead bullet at him toward his face. It's just going to bounce off, but on the back of the bullet is a little kryptonite sticker.
Ooh, yeah, a little kryptonite on the backside.
Yeah, and he can't see it because it's on the back.
Sticker genius.
Yeah.
Is your name Lex Luthor?
Yes, Luthor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luthor.
Let's get into it. We're going to play this game. We do it on the Wednesdays, and
why not just shoot a kryptonite bullet at him?
It's a fair point. Actually, I didn't think of that.
Jeez, what are you like?
I don't know if it holds though. Is it strong enough?
Or something?
Is it strong enough to fire out the gun? I don't know how kryptonite is with force and pressure.
That's a good point. Like, can you compress it small, like dense enough to make a bullet?
Yeah. Is it too crystalline and shatters or I don't know. That's like a Pokemon poop in glass. Hey, Brian, explain these rules and we'll play.
You think he can listen to 3 Days Grace? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sure,
What?
absolutely. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I like it. I like where you went.
You mean 3 Doors Down.
3 Doors Down.
It's time to play
Apologies.
the Tadpooly Feud. I've surveyed the Tadpole on some dirty topics.
Pardon me
Scott-
for saying music stuff in front of the music guy.
Well, just don't get it wrong in front of the music guy.
Yeah.
And Scott and Brian have to predict the answer they gave us. It's Scott and Brian's job to see how many of those prizes or answers or prizes they can guess. At the end of the game, we're going to add up the points. The winner will actually be winning prizes. There's the word for the listener contestant. And contestants will be pulled from our supporters on patreon.com/TMS. Scott, you are playing for Ray Zink.
Oh, Ray Zink. I'm
Ray
into
Zink,
the
Arizona.
Yeah, Ray. I was just going to say that it fits our conversation nicely.
It does. Brian, you're playing for Kurt Reichen. Let's see. I before E, so maybe Reichen.
Reichen, I'll bet.
Yeah,
Reichen.
if it's German, then it would be Reichen.
If it's Reichen, get down to the courthouse, buddy.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying.
They'll change it for what? $100?
$100 now. It's about $100 now.
It's
There you
gone
go.
up.
Used to be 50.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, well, the price of oil, it's really driving up the
Driving up the fees
Name-
at the
name
local
changes.
courthouse.
yeah.
AI data centers. It all comes down to that.
All right, let's get to it here. Put your hands on your buzzers. We asked 385 Tadpoolers to give their best answer to this. Name something you might leave accidentally at a restaurant.
Oh, dadgummit.
Cell phone.
Scott.
Cell phone.
Cell phone. Show me cell phone. Number one
Nice.
answer on the board.
I was going to say that had to be it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody leaves their phone at a restaurant.
Well, in this day and age, it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's where we go down the list. I'm going to say next up, I'm going to choose the keys. Your keys.
You ever lose your keys in a restaurant?
How are you gonna leave your keys at the restaurant? You always have to go back in and make a stupid
but
joke.
it's still
Where are we
leaving
gonna
them.
go without- I can't go anywhere without these.
They fall out in the bathroom or something, right?
Exactly, but it doesn't. This doesn't say
you should-
leave
you
your
should
keys
stop.
and drive. Leave your. What might you leave at a restaurant and drive home? And then
I gotta address Scott's. I gotta address Scott's dropping in the bathroom. Are you dropping other things in the bathroom, or you just put your pants down when you pee? Like you just drop them to your ankles?
I do like a little
an
kid.
8-year-old.
When you're a little kid, you do not know. It actually is the worst thing because when Van was little, he's learned now. But when he was little, and I would take him into the men's room, he's just schlonk down to the floor,
Yeah,
and
like
my
ankles,
brain just
pants
goes,
down your ankles.
"Well, we're gonna need to throw those in the incinerator as soon as we get home." Ugh, so gross. Anyway,
all right,
Show me your keys.
Show me your keys, please. Number 10, big
what a
points.
gap!
well,
Wow.
I think that supports Dunaway's hypothesis that you don't usually leave your keys.
That's probably it. First and 10 is what Scott has.
Well, I've done this many times. I've left a pair of glasses, so glasses.
Sure. All right.
That's
Show
all.
me glasses.
Nice.
Oh, those are a little lower than I'd hoped. Wallet.
Weren't you hoping for nine?
Oh, no, it's good. I'll take the points. I just don't like how close to being out I was.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
a wallet was like my go-to when you first asked. I was like wallet. You
Yeah.
said phone. And I was like, oh,
Got to be wallet number 2.
Yep. Show me wallet.
Oh,
Yeah.
4. Interesting.
my wallet purse. I'm always looking at the restaurant.
wallet slash purse.
Exactly.
All right, now we're
Your prison purse.
Right.
now we're getting in the weeds, man. This is a hard one. Okay. Let's say sometimes I know it's usually in your purse or wallet, but sometimes they take your card and you just forget to take it back, and it's on that little thing still, the
that's a
little
good
clip
one.
Little
thing.
plastic tray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like credit
So many
card.
places, by the way, which I love, have just the machine now they bring to your table and you just tap it on the
Yeah.
machine. Your card is never out of your hands, which I really like.
But I always get a little confused at first, and I still try to handle my card, and I'm like, and then they take it from me, and
Just to hand it
embarrassingly,
back.
and no, they take it from me and then tap it. Like my hand should be right there. It's like,
Yeah.
idiot. Like,
Right, like awkwardly tap it on the back, like
on the
let me
back
demonstrate
side,
what to
let
do,
me show
Grandpa.
let me show you what it should look like.
Exactly. Show me credit card. Number 2. Number 2 answer.
Jacket and or maybe I can't do that,
jacket.
but like a jacket, a coat, clothes.
Clothes. Underwear.
Sure. Show
to
me
ensure a win.
jacket. Show me your long skirt, or no, short skirt, long jacket.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Oh, jacket coat cardigan.
Are we gonna have
Cardigan.
That's a great
gonna have
name for
another-
like a writer, like a ghostwriter.
Oh, there you
Jacket coat cardigan.
Are we going to have another complete run? We've had it happen one
We
time before.
might.
Is it?
4 answers left on the board. Scott's already at 31. He's already won this
Yeah.
thing. There's no coming back.
No recovering, coming back.
How about the thing I left the other day at a restaurant with Kim? We left our box of leftovers. So whatever that is, your doggy bag, your leftovers.
Yeah.
Always
Every
do
single
that.
time. And you know it's got to piss them
Exactly.
off too. It's like, can you
Totally.
put this, can you make all the effort to put this in a bag? And I'm just
Right.
going to leave it right here.
Right, exactly. Show me your leftovers. Yep, number 3 answer. There you
All
go.
right.
6, 7, and 8. Some big high ones up here that are still left on the board.
Oh gosh, dude. 3 left, but these are real mysteries.
Say teeth.
What else could you leave? I leave. Sometimes leave a beanie or a hat. Wonder if that's
Beanie hat.
I'll say hat, headwear.
Okay.
Is that
right.
clothes? Jacket, coat, cardigan. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, jacket coat cardigan is really like the overclothes.
The overclothing. Unlike a
the
hat, which is
overclothing.
not. Right.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's an upper
Yep.
clothing.
Except it is.
It's top clothing. Show me hat.
Oh
number
shit!
6.
Am I going to
Yep.
do this again? All right.
Yeah, I don't know. We got 2 left. I would
did you-
argue these are the toughest 2 on the board. So even though 9 and 10 are higher. Huh?
Did you combine cap in there?
Yeah,
Like-
hat and
all right.
cap are all together. Yeah. Always
I really
feel free
have
to ask if something includes something else if you're unsure. Like phone includes iPhone, Pixel, Android.
iPod.
I
Weirdo.
Pooed. You pooed. Okay. I'm going to say sometimes you forget. This is a cheeky one, but maybe that's what they put. Sometimes you forget to leave a tip. I'm scared. A tip.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Show me just the tip.
Or I guess you leave a
Yeah.
tip. You accidentally.
You do
You
accidentally.
misunderstood it just the way they did.
Exactly. Sometimes,
job.
actually, some people clarified on tip and said too large a tip. Like,
large
oh, I
a tip.
accidentally left too large a tip, or I accidentally
Who
forgot
are
to
you
tip.
people?
So
I always
I combined. People put tip, no tip, or too large a tip. I combine them all into one.
Just the tip.
Who
Just
are
the
you
tip.
people that are worried you left too large of a tip?
My dad was very cheap with tips for some reason. He was one of the most generous humans I've ever known in my life, except for tips. He thought the concept of tips was broken because they should pay people more and not have to beg for tips. Is his point.
I had a
And
boss
he would
at
get
one
that
time
way.
who would.
Yeah.
I had a boss one time who brought ones to tip people, and he would slowly he would put the money on the table and slowly remove as service did not meet his standards.
Oh no way, dude!
He would deduct from the pile. I'm like, you're a great guy.
That's a special kind of mean.
I've gone back into a restaurant with the excuse that I left something behind to add a tip
Yeah.
to compensate for somebody we were with that I
Oh,
know
yes.
left too little a tip.
I've done that too. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Dave's a
Naming any names.
good
Actually,
tipper.
Dave is a good tipper. He's the one usually that I ask how much you leaving, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, and I add $2 or $3 to mine, even though I'm usually doing over 20%. He makes me feel bad if we split the bill down the middle, and he does like a couple bucks more than that. He's like, well,
Yeah.
my wife.
And this is always
My
a
wife asks
very.
a lot of like questions and has a lot of changes that she makes to the food.
I know this is a very. Has he been here his whole life? Because I know lots of times from other countries, it's like we pay our people a fair wage, and we're like here in America, it's like no, if we don't do it,
not unless you count Wisconsin as another
Gonna
country.
do it.
Yeah, Wisconsin
Well,
is
kinda,
sometimes.
Kind of is.
I remember Patrick's main 2 beefs when he come to America was tipping.
Right.
He hated it.
Yeah.
Didn't understand it. And his other beef was take-home boxes or doggy bags or any kind of like you didn't finish, take the rest with you.
Yeah.
In France, that is like
Oh, it is
faux pas, dude.
You are poo-pooed if you do that.
The literally faux pas. I like it.
Yeah, but he loved nachos. That was the other thing about Patrick. He never could get those in France. So he'd get them here, and he'd pig out on nachos when he comes to the States.
I love nachos too. I can't.
I'm a fan.
Can't argue with that. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see if we can nail number 7 and put Tom out of his misery sooner than later. I'm going to go ahead and say, I did this once. I left a brand new pair of expensive winter gloves at a where you hear your family. What's that called?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden, brand new. We just got them. We were supposed to use them for a trip. I left them at Olive Garden. They never found them. I think an employee stole them. When you're here, you perform larceny.
You know who I laugh at in South Carolina? People with winter gloves.
Well, it used to snow here a lot, so
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway.
Back in the old days of 2024.
Yeah.
All right. Show me when you hear your family gloves.
Oh, man.
So close.
I was rooting for you. I
had an Uber ride that it put the push pin in the middle of a parking lot, and the person who English was not their first language sent a message to me that said it was supposed to say I'm at Olive Garden, but they typed I'm Oliver Garden.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I like that name too. There are two names I like now: Jacketcoat Cardigan, and what is it?
Oliver Garden.
Oliver Garden is amazing. Garden.
That is amazing.
All right, Dunaway, you have a chance here to seal the deal before I take it home.
Put a kink in his hose.
The smartass in me wants to say the baby, but the
we got a lot of smartasses in the community.
We do a lot of smartasses,
but the chat room is screaming umbrella.
You're gonna go on? Oh, umbrella. Yeah. Oh, that's umbrella. A good one. Shit. Should have thought of that.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm gonna say, give me the umbrella. I forgot it. It's raining out here.
Okay, show me umbrella. Ella. Number 11.
So I get to keep my baby.
You get to keep your baby, and you get another guess.
I'm gonna say baby. I'm going with the baby.
All right, show me the baby.
Oh.
We do have a lot of smartasses. Baby was tied for 17th.
Nice.
All right. Well, often things that are the babies get left. How about just like a toy?
Sure.
Like
little something that they keep occupied with, and they accidentally drop it on the floor or chair or something.
Their favorite blanket, or I guess blanket's different, but toy.
Well, blanket's different. I'm going to say blanket. I'd be like, hey, you better go back for that. But I'm like, toy, good. One less toy in the house.
Exactly.
See you, sucker.
That thing's been in their mouth, and I certainly don't want to pick it up off the floor. Show me toy.
Damn it! 7.
No, toy also tied for 17th.
Then what if anybody put Kevin as their answer?
Right.
They left Kevin at the table.
Yeah. So he could finish up all of the...
Yeah, and then smack his face and go, oh, then become popular. All right, Dunaway. You got to take it home, man. 7. Look at it.
No,
look
I can't.
At
I mean, there's so many. You said all the things. I can't think of nothing else. I might say some smart things once again, like my boyfriend or my girlfriend or your shoes. Oh no, my shoes! I left my shoes at the restaurant.
Ew. Unless it's some Japanese squat down fancy place.
Yeah, but still, that means you're forgetting to put them on, and you're walking out to the car.
Yeah, see that you step on a rock, and you're like, oh no.
I don't like that one.
Don't like that one?
Chat room's giving you a lot of Game Boy portable game systems.
There you go. Yeah, my. Ooh, that's a good one that's on brand. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, right. my game system.
All right,
show me your game system.
Shit.
Thanks a lot, chat room. If shoes are on there, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, it can't be shoes. If it wasn't gloves, there's no way it's shoes. All right. This is hard now.
Do I need to? Do I need to give you a little bit of a nudge? It might be something, you know how I combined wallet and purse, combined jacket, coat, cardigan, hat includes cap. Yeah. Maybe something else that had a lot of answers got split from something else.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna.
Oh, interesting.
I was almost said that one. I thought that would have been included with the other one, and okay.
So since we're on the last strike, and I really want to see this board get cleared.
Yeah.
So chopsticks.
Your headphones, like your earbuds type thing.
Okay. All right.
I'll say that.
Show me earbuds, headphones, Beats by Dre.
Son of a goat.
No, Brian, last chance here.
I'd probably. I always get a to-go cup. That's just, do you guys get that? Like
I do
like,
at some restaurants, yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Old Chicago last night. One of the last Old Chicagos in Denver because they're all closing down. And she like, do you want to take a to-go cup? And I normally would have said, oh yeah, I'll take a Coke Zero to go. But
everybody in the chat room is saying
theater.
stupid crap like sunglasses.
Yeah, but we already did glasses, and I'm guessing that included
But then
those.
he said split things, so maybe I will say sunglasses.
Oh yeah, no, that's smart.
Oh, I'm gonna go sunglasses with the chat. Oh yes,
shite.
yes.
That was painful, dude.
Sunglasses, yeah, higher than glasses, and enough people said each of those that I'm like, there's no reason for me to split those because they're really two different things. You take your glasses, you put your glasses on to read the menu, you set them down.
Mm-hmm.
Sunglasses, like, it's bright outside, take them off, put them on the table, forget them.
What are you, a vampire?
I'm a vampire.
Someone in the chat said. Someone in the chat said dignity. That made me laugh. I like that one.
Dignity was our number 12 answer.
Nice.
I'm not kidding.
Gotta be kidding.
Dignity. Gloves was number 13, by the way. My date was number 14. Receipt, number 15.
I thought about that one.
Yeah.
AirPods at number 17. An entire afternoon. Barf, birthday gift that somebody brought. So like you get together for a birthday and you forget, you leave one of the gifts there. Your retainer, dental braces retainer.
Told you teeth.
Yeah.
ID, you might forget to put your ID. One person said my life savings. I accidentally left my life savings at a restaurant. So easy to do these days. Phone charger. You sometimes plug it in and then forget to grab it and bring it back with you. And finally, my gun, says Robert Blake.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this an open carry state?
It says, and he actually did say, I am Robert Blake.
Oh, he did? That's great.
Yes.
I was about to say, well, how do you do that? I mean, you either have it on your person. What do you do? Like stick it on the table? Boy, talk about now. My boss that slowly takes away a tip seems like a nice guy compared to the guy who just puts his gun on the table.
You can do that in Texas.
Yeah, but only there.
Well, you could do a lot of things in Texas, but maybe you shouldn't.
Everything's bigger there, as you know.
That's right.
Well done. This is great. Who's our winner then, and what do they get?
Our winner is Ray Zink. He's Ray Zink prizes. He's going to get a Tone, Heart of the Elder Tree, and Butcher.
Oh, Butcher's good. Yeah.
And then he's, but don't worry, Kurt Riken, you're going to get How to Say Goodbye, which is what we have to do with Dunaway.
Oh, I don't even know what that game is, but I know it'll be good. And I know this, you'll all see those in your inboxes on your Patreon a little bit later this morning. Brian Dunaway, I'm going to see you at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Because we're doing
Sam
Play Retro.
and or Max.
That's right. Sam and Max, baby. The point and click, the monster hit that it was back in the day.
I loved that. I never played the game, but I loved the comic.
Oh, so good. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that some as well, because it is
funny.
A lot of people aren't even aware that it had its origins in the comic. So that'll be later today, 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Brian Dunaway, kiss our butts. No, nothing. That's all you got? All right, bye.
That's all. All right.
If he doesn't want to answer, it's fine.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
All right, guys. It's time for us to hop right over to a little bit of this business right here, if I can find it. It's the wrong one. All right, where is it? There.
Isn't technology wonderful?
It sure can be when Tom Merritt's involved, and he is involved. He's on the line right now. Hello, Tom Merritt.
Hello, Scott Johnson and Brian Ibbett.
Thank you for being so patient.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, I'll do what I can. Oh, I'm getting a no Elgato signal from you, but that's okay if your camera's down. It's fine if it is. Who knows?
Sure, it's on.
It says no signal. Oh wait, no, that would be you, not me.
It's me. Hold on.
You're sending us no signal, which is kind of funny based on today's topic.
Oh, there's me. Hold on, let me pull.
Ooh, wow! It's
Ooh, now he's a flesh toned.
He's an avatar. He's a little tiny avatar.
He's in a sea of flesh.
Sea of
like his head is leaking. His forehead is leaking flesh.
That forehead color is the exact same color as your background.
Where everyone
Wow.
Love to flash.
Tom, whilst you're fiddling there, have you seen the Project Hail Mary? Did you go see
I
that?
have.
What'd you think of that there business? Did you like it?
I thought that their business was pretty darn fun.
I agree. Had a great
The
time.
most Gen X movie I've seen.
It sure felt like it was aimed at us, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, other than Andy Weir's a Gen Xer, and we all kind of came up.
Ryan Gosling's 1980, so he's on the cusp.
He's there, sure.
How's that?
Yeah, but also there's like this little ET in there. There's a little.
I mean, how's the video?
Still flesh tone Tom.
Yeah, still getting your avatar.
FTT.
Oh, really?
We call it. Yeah.
Discord says it's sending you the right video.
Weird.
I see it when I test the video.
Do you see? Let me ask you this. Do you see me and your half right now that I'm sending to you?
Yeah, that you're sending back to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So all I get from you is that half, that weird. Here, I'll give you the full half. I just get this sea of flesh.
Huh.
Really weird. I don't know why.
Sky of blue and sea of flesh.
What if I turn on the camera?
Hey, there he is.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Try that.
You know what? That worked.
It's always the weirdest thing to try.
Yeah. Honestly, today's
Well, what
question
happened
was,
is
how do I get my camera to
When I
work?
switched cameras, it turned it off, sending it to you, and I didn't realize it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
It's all good. I mean, and sadly, our question isn't about cameras, but it is about visual things today. All right. So that helps. So
Who's our question from this time?
this loser from Salt Lake City, this doofus who wrote in and said, no. So here's the deal. The
Was
other
it
day,
Scott in SLC? Because I
That's
used
the
to
guy.
get questions from him way back in the day on Buzz Out Loud.
Oh yeah,
Remember
Buzz
that.
Out Loud every week. You expect to have to deal with my stupid call. That's actually true. We did that a lot. But yeah, I had this thought earlier. Did a little video up on various socials, just a short video asking why on my trip to both Costco and Walmart, it at least appears to me that TVs have plummeted in cost, while everything else seems to be going up in electronics, not just RAM and GPUs and all that, but just in general, things are seeing a little bit of a hike in that regard, as well as services tied into tech. The one space that seems to be doing the exact opposite is big 4K plus OLED TVs with tons of features, quote unquote smart TVs with all the bells and whistles at 80 inches. 55 to 80 inches kind of your zone now for a 4K television with all the bells and whistles, and they're freaking cheap. Like 5 years ago, one of these TVs was $4,000, $5,000, depending on the make. And now I'm seeing some of those same TVs ranging from as low as like $300 up to $999 for this really good Sony one, which you always pay a premium for the Sony ones, but significantly cheaper than they've ever been. And a whole bunch of people had thoughts, of course, in the comments. One of them was Tom, the one I trust. So he said, you should ask this on Wednesday. And then you gave a hint as to what the answer might be, but I've saved that for now. So Tom, for this question from Scott from SLC, what do you say? Why are TVs cheap?
No, it's a great point, and I have wondered the same thing and dug into it. The main reason, there's actually several different factors, but the main reason is they can sell ads into their smart TV interface, and if you turn on the smart TV interface and connect it to the internet, they can collect data and sell that data. I know the collecting data on you always gets a lot of people's back up. And if your back is up, I'm not criticizing you. My back doesn't get up. My hackles do not rise at that because generally speaking, they're not collecting data on me. There's not a little file at Samsung that says Tom Merritt watched this stuff. They're basically doing aggregation of like, oh, this many people watched this stuff and this many people watched that stuff. And that's valuable data for programmers and advertisers to have to understand what's popular. And they can also target that stuff. So, Dawn dishwashing soap doesn't need to know that I watched The Pit. But if Samsung says, hey, Dawn dishwashing liquid, you want to advertise to people who watch The Pit? We can put that up on our smart TV interface. They can do that because they can just say, hey, target all the set numbers that have high index on watching The Pit. So there's that kind of stuff. And then there's the money they get from Dawn for just putting that up there. So there's all kinds of things in the smart TV interface that are subsidizing the cost of your television.
That was the word I was looking for. So this is a subsidy in their case where
sort of. Yeah. Maybe not literally a subsidy, but yeah, it is. They are able to charge you less for that television because on average, they make a certain amount over the life of you owning that television.
Okay, so for people who let's say they're super opposed to data collection and they're like,
sure,
whatever, this is a great time for them because they can go buy this $300 TV that might have normally been $899, and they never have to use the smart features.
Just don't connect it to the internet. And
then you're good. You don't use any of their.
And then you have a less useful television. But don't worry, you can attach a Roku, which will then collect the data from you there and advertise to you there.
Which I kind of do. Like I do, we do the Apple TV. I'm perfectly fine with the dumbest TV they sell. I don't need any smart features, anything like that. Ours is a Amazon, whatever. So
like a Fire TV.
Fire TV. Yeah, so if we say the wrong thing, then it flips to another input. But no, I'm perfectly fine with the dumbest TV they make, and let me just use my Apple TV with it.
So I assume this is like a hot time for restaurants or bars because they're like, we need to cover these walls with TVs to show the game on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this seems like the cheapest time ever to fill your workspace with a bunch of monitors.
Because of those subsidies, then does it mean the dumb TVs that don't have the commercial applications of selling to the viewers are more expensive than the smart TVs that can subsidy the?
I don't even think they exist. Do they? Or do we have dumb TVs, Tom? Can you buy them?
Yes, there are a few out there. You have to look hard, though.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
because pretty much every TV wants to say we want to give you the ability to upscale, and there's all kinds of smart things that aren't related to the apps. And while they're doing that, they're going to also provide you with apps, and especially because most TVs these days are using either Roku or Google TV or Fire OS. I think it's really only LG and sometimes Samsung that use their own operating systems.
Oh, interesting. Okay, because my LG it's constantly asking me to update its firmware / OS business, and I'm bad for this because I can't just let that go. I have to update things. I hate when I'm out of date on any kind of software. Even when someone's warned me, it's like I wouldn't, years ago, it's like I wouldn't, if you upgraded to Snow Leopard, I wouldn't update Photoshop just yet. There's this one thing. But I'd still be like, I'm jonesing over here. I got to update this stuff. I hate the feeling of not being able to update things.
Yeah.
And so I'm a sucker for their stupid method, and I am connected to the internet, and it is tracking whatever the kids are watching on the Xbox, I suppose.
I mean, if you're not using WebOS on the LG, it's getting less data from you. I have an LG, and that's the same thing. I generally am just using the HDMI input with Apple TV,
right?
And so there's a limit to what they can detect from that. But they're still getting some usage data out of you. And to your point about the restaurants, a lot of the warranties, in fact, I did a quick search, Samsung and Sharp particularly have this in their warranty that you are not allowed to use the ones you buy at Best Buy in a commercial setting. You have to buy a hospitality model that have certain things on them to make sure that they are getting some data from you in the hospitality setting. You can still get a discount as a restaurateur, but they don't want you just buying these things cheap, turning off the internet and sticking them up all over the walls. They might not catch you, so I'm sure a lot of restaurants do it, but you would technically be out of warranty if they break.
Interesting. Might still be worth it. Some of these cheap TVs are so cheap.
They're so cheap, right? Yeah, you just replace it if it breaks.
I was walking through that Costco zone. I love the Costco zone where all the TVs are. I always like to go there.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking at these prices going, and they're not even on sale. It's just...
Yeah, that's what Costco, right?
Yeah,
it's always
even
a little
Black
cheaper
Friday.
anyway.
Yeah.
It's crazy in there. And it made me lament how much I paid for this LG back in 2020. It was so much. compared to what it is now, and it just irritates me.
No, I wonder. We're pretty much in the same situation. I think I got my LG in like 2016 or something. It's getting long in the tooth. But yeah, it was a few $1,000s, whereas today the same model, a better model, is less than $1,000.
Yeah, a lot less in some cases. So, all right. So this is the bigger question I wanted to answer before we finish, and that's this. Are we now at the end of the innovation cycle for televisions? I've heard a lot about 8K being scaled way back in terms of production as well as content-wise. Nobody's like, can't wait for 8K. Like, they're all kind of pulling back a bit on it.
Yeah.
Because of the diminishing returns. Are we at a place with that combined with what we've said about these being almost commodified, where TVs are just no longer CES's darling child, or here's where the innovation happens? I mean, I know you're still going to go to CES and someone's going to say, we've got this one that rolls up into a tight little tube and then stacks on itself and fits in your glove box. Take it anywhere, and you've got a 110-inch TV. I realize those will still probably be like concept cars. They'll be like these leaders of thought. They want people to notice, but then they're just going to go to Costco and buy another regular, TV. So are we at the end of that period of like TVs are the cutting edge of?
I think we're at the end of the resolution is your big selling factor, or something regarding resolution like 3D TVs, which didn't really pan out.
Yeah.
I do think you're going to continue to see competitors try to differentiate on color accuracy and picture quality versus just plain old resolution. 8K is still very good for monitors and for specialty uses. Monitors, the reason monitors are more expensive is you have to do more with a monitor because it's closer to you and you want to have more pixels in a smaller place. TVs are a little cheaper to make in the beginning. So I think you'll still see some 8K monitor stuff get pushed out there. Probably not in the TV space, though. In the TV space, you're going to be looking at, here's our new QD LED, right? This is that has deeper black levels, better color accuracy, but fewer people really get persuaded by that, which is why you're seeing Sony do a joint partnership with TCL to say, you're good at making cheap TVs. Let's partner. We'll be the tech provider, so we ensure the quality, but you can make it on the cheap. So we can still sell it for cheap and make more money off of it. You are seeing signs that TVs are hitting a bit of a commodification stretch, which they have been in before.
Sure.
It's one of the reasons Sony got into TVs is because the big TV makers like RCA were getting out of it because it was commodified. And then HD came along and suddenly it took off for a while. So yeah, I think we are hitting a leveling out. But at the CES, you're going to see, the high-end TV makers really pushing towards like, this is the best quality picture technology out there, and the form factors that you talked about. I think you're going to see cheaper versions of them and more adventurous versions of them. And I'm curious what that looks like. Samsung and LG have been doing that for years with the TV that turns vertical or a TV that looks like a piece of art on your wall. I think we're going to see a lot more of that.
Yeah, I really like those that have like the burn-in screen looks like a piece of art that you can change.
It
looks like the screen coating and stuff makes it look like
it looks like a painting.
Samsung Frame TV is very well reviewed too. People generally say it is a very good TV, and it's not crazy expensive. It's less than $1,000 itself.
Yeah. Also, they're putting that default smoothing on, though. You got to get in there, man. Turn that option off, everybody.
First thing.
Unless all you watch is sports.
If all you watch is sports, you got a father-in-law, he's a curmudgeon. All he cares about is NFL Mondays. You get him that TV and you let it run by default, no problem. Commercials and football, that's all he's ever going to see. But if your grandmother's into her stories, you need to go in there, sneak that thing.
I don't know. I think the soap operas look pretty good with motion smoothing.
Well,
those are the one things that actually are like, it feels like motion smoothing is made for soap operas.
It just enhances the cheesiness.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Or go watch some old Baker era Doctor Who.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. Some of these TVs can actually auto detect content type.
Oh,
and
really?
Say, we'll put motion smoothing on if we think you're watching sports. Your mileage may vary how well they work.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's funny you brought TCL up because that is the brand I saw that had these insane prices.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what
They
is
make really
going
good TVs at really cheap prices, and that's why Sony's partnering up with them.
Yeah. Well, good luck out there, everybody who might be in the market for whatever the hell you're in the market for. Turns out TVs, if you're in the market for TV, never been a better time to be a fan of a big flat panel TV. Never been a better time to buy.
Right.
As best I can tell. It could even go lower. I don't know.
Honestly, you might see some price pressure on TVs because of the component shortages that are happening. So I would say now is the time to buy if you're thinking about buying, because as cheap as they can keep these TVs, the price pressures just on the parts alone is going to start pushing at it. And you'll probably see a rise in these happening over the next couple of years.
Well, there you go. Tom Merritt always figuring it out for us on the tech front. If you guys want to have one of your questions talked about here on the show, please keep those coming. themorningstream@gmail.com, or you can just get us through the website. We would be happy to convey those. Tom Merritt, is there anything happening in your world you'd like to mention?
No. Okay.
Nothing.
I'm very excited about Daily Tech News Show these days. I know I keep saying that every Wednesday, but we got Andy Beach coming on the show. Sarah Lane and I are going to talk to him today about what the heck is going on with OpenAI just canceling generative video. They are canceling Sora. They ended their deal with Disney. Disney is canceling its investment as a result. It's a little wild over there, and Andy Beach has some ideas of what might be going on. So we're going to talk to him on Daily Tech News Show today.
That's awesome. Andy's awesome. That guy, underrated guy. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know if you guys know who Andy Beach is. If you don't, look him up. I illustrated a book for him once, years ago, forever ago. Just the smartest guy on video. Like, if you want to talk digital video, compression, different technologies, codecs.
He literally wrote the book on it more than once.
Literally. Yeah. And he's a really sweet guy. Anyway, check that out. Tom Merritt, have a fantastic rest of your week. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye now. Oh, whoops. That didn't hang up on him at all. Now it did. He went, burp. All right. We're about done, but I did want to play a call. This is about Hollywood height. I'm always talking about how short they all are or whatever. So I'm being called to task a little bit here. We got to do this first.
This is about the jugs of pee.
Here's Michael about that question.
Hello, short. And what's a B word that has something to do with tall or short? Anyways, Scott, you continue to say how short people are in Hollywood. And I was like, all right, what's the validity to this unresearched claim that he's made? So I asked Chat GPT, so you can yell at, I was going to say her just because mine had the lady voice. You can yell at her, but the research that came back says that the average height is 5'10 to 5'11. So I know we're not all 6'3", but hey, I don't know.
So, all right, fair point. And I did a little poking, and he's absolutely right. That is the average.
Interesting. Okay.
That's not short. That's average. That's like average human height even.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I have it in my head. I know what it is. There just aren't a lot of really tall people in Hollywood. So when they do show up, by comparison, and you got Jacob Aorty or Elordi, it's standing next to somebody.
Seagull or right.
You're just
Jeff
like, holy
Goldblum is another tall.
Yeah, you're
guy.
like, holy shit, what is going on in Hollywood? And I think I've made a myth in my head.
You've made a myth.
Also, Brian was right. The good B word there would have been brief. That's as close as you're going to get.
Yeah, I think that's all I could come up with. Yeah.
Well, what else would there be? Bulbous for tall? No. Nobody wants to be called bulbous.
Barbaric? No, that's let's see.
Barbarians are tall. It's not bad.
They can be. I imagine there was some short barbarians. Gru seemed like he was short.
Yeah, he did. Actually, on average.
I guess he was more of a wanderer, less of a barbarian.
That's true. Oh, I love
Behemoth
cartoon so much.
Behemoth-like?
Behemoth. Nailed it. That's it. There's your B word next time, Michael.
Yeah.
Another quick thing, but Tom mentioned it. I just wanted to throw it out. Sora going away.
Oh.
How sad are you that no one will be able to make us look fatter than we are?
Sora went away longer for me than that. I don't know what. I'm more worried about Ambassador Domo. What's Ambassador Domo going to do without? Can
we get a wellness check? Yeah, get a wellness check on him.
He's in the chat. Are you okay? Have you heard the news, Domo? Sorry.
Since it's leaving, I'm trying to think. Is there anything on there I want to save?
Oh, God! I mean, there. The videos, seriously, the videos that were made on there were absolutely hilarious. A lot of them were, and it
just started to be kind of like, it has like 5 tricks. People made enough stuff around us to exploit those 5 tricks to be funny, but then there aren't any tricks left. It's just sort of the same stuff remixed again, which is if you ask me, I think what this experiment for them has done is made them go, well, first of all, it's costing them about $100 million a day or something like that.
Jeez.
And what's the return? There's no advertising.
Right. I don't know how exactly. I
but
mean,
also
they make money on data, but that's it.
But also, I think like my videos won't even load right now, which tells me that something's.
Oh, really?
They just
the server is already okay.
So I might pull a couple of dumb ones down.
Yeah.
Just because I had a weird one go viral. That was kind of fun. I have one.
BioCal suggests that we have, before it goes away, a Sora contest.
Oh, it's
submit a Scott and Brian video, like do a 1 week or something. Do we know when it's going away? That's
what I was just going to find out. Sora end dates. Let's see if anyone's got any news about the date.
Because we could make it like March 31st, but we have to be able to watch it before. Like, giving them the deadline of when Sora goes away is great, but we have to watch it before. So,
it's crazy. It was only ever by invite. It was never fully public.
Oh, it never made it public. Wow.
Yeah. What's crazy is they're taking a generative video off of everything. I wonder if the copyright stuff was just too much, or this new Sea Dance stuff is too good, and they're just like, we don't need to be fighting that fight. Let's just focus on drones that kill people or whatever they're doing. I'm trying to find.
Ambassador Doma says you can download videos. Really, it'd be nice to. I'd love to just have a button that I can press and have it download.
Yeah, you have to do them manually. It's kind of sucks.
And one by one, probably.
Yeah, unless somebody's written some kind of script that'll go do it for you. Maybe we could look into that. But if we knew what the end date was, and I don't see it in any of these articles. They just say they're winding it down, and they gave no date. If anyone knows when that is, let us know. Maybe we'll do one little last stupid hurrah and give some prizes away.
Yeah, keep us, like, if somebody can find out, let's do it. I'm all in.
Yeah, and Ambassador Domo,
he's going to have a big advantage because he's been practicing this whole time. This is his competition to lose, is what it is.
Yeah, he's probably submitted 4 since we've been talking about it, as far as I know. Or he can only do 3 at a time anyway, so he's waiting for them to process.
Right. Exactly, yes.
All right, that's going to do it for today. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Frogpants.com/TMS is our website. Everything you might need or are looking for, you will find there. So go there and check it out. There's also some cool swag in there. The Nerdtacular bags are up. All these fun things are happening. Are you? So get over there. Are you in good hands? Brian, let's do a song where we know we're in good hands.
Really quickly, one more promotion here. The MS-150 is coming up at the end of June. Well, for me, it will be the end of June. For the people in Colorado, it's going to be the same damn weekend as Nerdtacular. But that didn't stop me. I'm going to do my ride over in Logan, Utah. I'm going to collect money for my team in Colorado, and then I'm going to go over to Logan, Utah, and do the ride out there at the end of June, which means I get to drive to Salt Lake City not once but twice in June.
Oh, man,
what a terrific!
It's a beautiful drive. Well, there's a stretch there.
Yeah,
it's mostly very pretty, though.
It's mostly very pretty.
Yeah.
And do I go through Salt Lake City to go to Logan, or do I?
You would, I think, unless there may be a quicker wraparound. I'm not sure. But so normally, if I was doing it, I would like go literally up the city, up 215 or I-15, straight past Ogden, all that, and on my way to Logan. But coming from where you are, there may be a whole other thing.
Maybe there's a different way. Yeah. And KT Data is going to come and watch, and then afterwards we're going to go eat a giant ice cream out of a kitchen sink. Is what the video that he sent me was.
Oh my Lord! I don't know what that even is.
Looks absolutely amazing.
Is this a thing people can come see? Can we see it?
You can come see me do the MS-150.
Oh,
absolutely.
Hell yeah, I'm coming to watch that then.
You can't drive alongside me, but you can go hang out at one of the stops, or you can even not hang out at a stop, but hang out between stops. And it's not a race, so it's not like I'm going to lose time if I pull over and hang out and chat with you for a while, but
I'm doing this. I'm going. Yeah. I didn't realize. I thought it was just people you rode, and then there was a beginning and end, and I didn't realize it could be spectator-y in any way. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have spectators all the time, and in Colorado, there's a woman we affectionately call Tutu Lady, and she wears an orange and blue tutu, the colors of the MS-150, and she.
It's appropriate
she's
name.
She's there at the start. Yeah, that's all we could come up with. We're clever people. She's there at the start, like a block past the starting line, and she's got noisemakers and ribbons and things like that, and she screams at the top of her lungs, And then as soon as the peloton passes, she hops in her car, drives up the road about, 15 miles, pulls over, gets out, waits at that stretch of road, and then cheers us on again. And she's there 5 times during the race. We'll see Tutu Lady. She has as much fun with the MS-150 as the people riding it do. Actually, she probably has more fun than the people riding it.
She'd probably get more donations, but if she wanted, she'd go out there and really
probably, yeah.
Tutu Lady it up. That's awesome. So don't forget tiny.cc/bikecoverville.
That's correct. Yes. Go donate $5-10, whatever you can. Everybody knows somebody who is afflicted with MS, or knows somebody who's afflicted with MS. It's but as far as like our debilitating maladies, it's probably the one that we will see a cure for in our lifetime if people can contribute. So
big innovations happening in that direction. That's good.
It really is. Yeah, lots of movement. So please vote. Not vote. Please contribute. Vote for MS research by contributing your money.
Let's rid the world of Microsoft once and for all. Oh wait, it's not that.
Yeah,
is it? It's something else.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Let's say goodbye to MS. What was the Bob? Was that the there was Windows?
Oh, Microsoft
ME,
Bob. Yeah,
Microsoft Bob.
Bob was like that weird front end for Windows that was like a little guy that would help you, and it sucked. It was really bad.
It really, really sucked.
Yeah. Well, good job, Bill Gates. I hope you get another STD from a Russian stripper or whatever the hell you did.
Really? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
The talk is he did.
I like hearing that. Yeah.
Some kind of Epstein deal where he got introduced to some Russian ladies.
So much virus.
Yeah.
Paul wrote in and said, hello there. This is a random request for a song that I couldn't see has ever been played on TMS or Coverville. I think it's pretty good. Might be worth a listen. No real date for requests, so if it sounds good to you, play it whenever the hell you want to. Thanks, Paul in Utah.
Nice.
He can come see me as well. No, we haven't played this before. This is really good and led me to a whole album of covers that I was unaware of, so thank you for that. This is Drive by Incubus, covered by the band Mint Green for the Dead Formats Volume 2 CD, which, like I said, has covers of things like Lithium, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, Hanging by a Moment by Lifehouse, I think.
I love Lifehouse, or I did like Lifehouse. I don't remember.
I liked that song. I don't think I ever heard another song by Lifehouse.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is Drive, Mint Green, covering Incubus.
Thanks for listening. The Frog Pants Network lives at frogpants.com.
Bread so thin you can almost see through it.